Calgary is a great city to live in and to visit, and we're fortunate enough that we have a lot of places that are a short drive away that we're able to visit on a regular basis. So in today's video, I am telling you about the 5 places you need to visit that are near Calgary. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Hawkins and I'm a local real estate agent here in Calgary, Alberta. Welcome back to another video, and if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome, and I appreciate you for tuning in. In today's video, we are talking about the 5 places you need to visit that are near Calgary. Now, all these places I'm going to be telling you about are very close to Calgary, and I'm talking about within 1 to 2 hour drive. Now, to get this out of the way so I don't repeat myself throughout the whole video, each of these 5 places have a lot of amazing hikes that you can do. They range from everything that is easy and you can do with kids, all the way up to an expert level to overnight stays. If you are planning on going to a hike in any of these areas, make sure you do your research first and make sure you have the adequate equipment to be able to go on these hikes, including proper footwear, snacks, and water, and some hikes even require you to have bear spray. Starting off with number 1, we have Drumheller. Drumheller is a small community just northeast of Calgary, which is about an hour and a half away. Drumheller is known as Dinosaur Valley. It is located in the Badlands and it gives you views that are somewhat similar to Arizona or Nevada. The reason why it is known as Dinosaur Valley is because it is home to a dinosaur fossil museum. At the Royal Tyrrell Museum of Paleontology, I hope I said that correctly, it took me like 10 minutes to figure out how to say that. It's home to many dinosaur fossils, and you can actually watch live employees start to dig up fossils from some of the bedrock. Moving on to the next location, and it is generally where most people who visit Calgary go to, which is the west side of the city. And we're starting off with Kananaskis. Kananaskis is generally the first stop for most people if you're heading towards Banff National Park. And to be honest, if you're someone that does a lot of mountain biking or cross-country skiing, Kananaskis is the place for you. Simply because it is not as touristy as other places and trails aren't as crowded. You're going to be able to go there and enjoy your outdoor activities knowing that other people aren't going to be slowing you down. Also in Kananaskis, and this is an absolute must, you have to do it, is the Kananaskis Spa. It is an outdoor Nordic spa that has multiple sauna, steam rooms, and hot tubs, and it is an absolute relaxing time. It is a great place to take a little bit of a break from your travels, have a nap by the fireplace, and just enjoy the mountain scenery and the outdoors. Moving on to number 3, and that is Canmore. Canmore is easily one of my favorite places to visit near Calgary. Canmore, in my opinion, is a really tight community with a great local vibe. They have multiple local shops, restaurant, and in the summers, they have a great farmer's market. In my opinion, if you're wanting to check out a place to eat, go to Rocky Mountain Bagel Company. They have the best bagels and a wide variety of them. If you're liking the video so far, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, and make sure you turn on that notification bell to be notified about my next video. Now, the next 2 places I'm going to talk about are inside Banff National Park, and I'm talking about Banff and Lake Louise. Now, before I talk about each individual place, it is important to know that if you are going to visit these 2 places for any reason, whether it be just a restaurant, going for a hike, or any of the local shops that are around, you need to pay to get into the park because it is a national park. If you're going to visit the park with a family between 2 and 7 people, my recommendation is to get the daily family rate. This is of course if they are all in one car, and it's only going to cost you about $20 for the day. But if you are planning to stay overnight, say in a hotel or doing any type of camping, you are going to have to pay the overnight rate, or you can buy multiple days at a time. So the first location you're going to visit in Banff National Park is Banff. This picturesque community has some of the best mountain views in Alberta. Now, as I said earlier, there are a lot of hikes in these communities, and Banff is known for a lot of them. My personal favorite hike in Banff is Tunnel Mountain. Now, I'm not much of a hiker, but I like Tunnel Mountain simply because it was challenging enough with a rewarding view without being expert level. Now, in my opinion, there are 2 things you must do in Banff besides doing the hikes and taking all the pictures with the scenic views. Number 1 is having a cocktail at the Banff Springs Hotel outdoors, looking over top of the golf course and into the mountains. And number 2 is having coffee. I say this because there are a lot of Australian tourists that come and stay in Banff, and Australia is known for having amazing coffee. This is clearly reflected on some of the Australian tourists that work in Banff at the coffee shops. Therefore, they make great coffee. Moving on to the 5th and final place you need to visit near Calgary, and that is Lake Louise. Now we've all seen the pictures of the beautiful lake. Lake Louise is one of my favorite spots to go to because there are a lot of things to do around it. Now I'm gonna give you 2 things that you must do in Lake Louise in both the summer and in the winter. In the summer, you have to go canoeing on Lake Louise Lake. It is an absolute must. You get these panoramic, picturesque views of the mountains, and again, it's just a great photo shoot to do if you are into photography. And for the winter, you have to go skating on Lake Louise when it's frozen. This is something that is really enjoyable to do. You can rent skates at the Lake Louise Fairmont Hotel. They also have ice sculptures there that you can look at and take pictures. They're very creative and amazing and almost realistic. All right, everyone, those are my 5 places you need to visit near Calgary. And I want to know from you, which one of those 5 places is your favorite place to visit? Comment down below and let me know. And as always, I will see you at the next video. Take care.